are painful, and their labor, delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she's 10 times more gentle than her father's crowd. He's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness I'd never like execute her. Oh, I forget, these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busiest when I do it. Oh!
Alas, now pray you, work not so hard. Oh, the lightning had burnt up these logs that you weren't trying to pile. Pray, set it down and rest you. When this burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you. My father is hard at study. Pray, set it down and rest you. He's safe for these 3 hours.
Oh, most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you set it down, I'll bear your logs a while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature! Oh! I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as well as it does you. And I should do it with much more ease, for my goodwill is to it, and yours is against it.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation chosen.
You look weary.
No, noble mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I did beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I broke your hest to say so.
Admired Miranda. Admired Miranda. Indeed, the top of admiration. Worth what's dearest to the world. Full many a lady have I eyed with best regard. And many a time, the harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. For several virtues have I liked several women, never any with so full soul, but some defect in her did quarrel with the noblest gratiode and put it to the foil. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my sex. No woman's face remembered, save from my glass mine own. Nor have I seen more that I may call men than you, good friend, and my dear father. How features are abroad, I am skilless of. But by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you. Nor can imagination form a shape but yourself to the like of. But I prattle something too wildly, and in my father's precepts I there do forget.
I am in my condition a prince, Miranda. I do think a king. I would not so, and would no more endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh fly blow my mouth. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. There resides to make me slave to it. For your sake, am I this patient log man?
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. And crown what I profess with kind event if I speak true. If hollowly invert what best is boded me to mischief. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections. Heavens rain grace on that which breeds between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness, that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. But this is trifling, and all the more it seeks to hide itself, the bigger bulk it shows. Hence, bashful cunning and prompt me plain and holy innocence. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow, you may deny me, but I will be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
I, with a heart as willing as bondage e'er of freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine, with my heart in it. And now farewell, till half hour hence.
1,000,000.
So glad of this day I cannot be, who are surprised with all. But my rejoicing at nothing can be more. Up to my book, for yet ere supper time, must I perform much business appertaining.
Tell not me, when the butt is out, we'll drink water. Not a drop before. Therefore, bear up and board 'em. Servant monster, drink to me.
Servant monster! The folly of this island! They say there's but 5 upon this isle. We are 3 of them. If the other 2 be plain like us, the state totters.
Drink when I bid thee. Thy eyes are almost set in thy hand.
Where should they else be set? He were a brave monster indeed if they were set in his tail.
My man monster drowned his tongue in sack. For my part, the sea cannot drown me. I swear there I could recover the shore 35 leagues. By this light, thou shalt be my lieutenant, monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant if you wish, but he's no standard.
Oh, will not run. Monsieur Monster?
Go, neither. But you'll lie like dogs and say nothing neither.
Mooncalf, speak. Once in thy life, if thou beest a good mooncalf.
How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him. He is not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster! I am encased in just a constable! Why, thou debauched fish, thou! Was there ever man a coward that had drunk so much sack as I today? Wilt thou tell a monstrous lie, being but half a monster and half
Oh, how he mocks me. Wilt thou let him, my lord?
Lord, quoth he that a monster could be such a knacker.
Whoa, again, bind him to death, I prithee.
Trinculo, keep a good tongue in thy head. If thou provest a mutineer, the next tree. The poor monster's my subject. He shall not suffer indignity.
I thank my noble lord. Wilt thou be pleased to hearken once again to the suit I made to thee?
Marry will I. Kneel and repeat it. I will stand. So shall Trinculo.
As I told thee, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the island.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey, thou! I would my valiant master would destroy thee. I do not lie.
Trinculo, if you trouble the monster any more in his tail, by this hand I will supplant some of your teeth.
Why, I said nothing.
Well then, and no further. Proceed.
I say by sorcery he got this isle. From me he got it. If thy greatness will revenge it on him, for I know thou darest, but this thing dare not.
That's most certain.
Thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
Well, how now can this be compassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
Yea, my lord. I'll yield him unto thee asleep, where thou mayst knock a nail into his head.
Thou liest, thou canst not.
What a pied ninny's this, thou scurvy pat! I do beseech thy greatness, give him blows, and take his bottle from him. When that's gone, he shall drink naught but brine, for I'll not show him where the quick freshes are.
Trinculo, trouble the monster no farther, interrupt the monster one word further, and by this hand I'll turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee.
Why, what did I? I said nothing.
Didst thou not say?
I'll go what?
Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest.
Do I so take thou that? As you like that, give me the lie another time.
I did not give the lie. Out of your wits and hear it too. This is what sack and drinking could do. I'll rain on your monsters and the devil take your finger.
Come, forward with your tale. I prithee, stand further off.
Beat him enough. After a little time, I'll beat him too.
Farther. Proceed.
Why, as I told thee, 'tis a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayst bring it, having first seized his books, or with the log batter his skull, or punch him with the stake, or cut his weasand with thy knife. Remember first to possess his books, for without them he's but a sot, as I am, nor hath not one spirit to command. They all do hate him as rootingly as I. Under his books, he has brave utensils for, so he calls them, which when he has a house, he'll deck withal. And that most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter. He himself calls her a non-poet. I never saw a woman, but only Sycorax my dam, and she
But she as far surpasses Sycorax, as greatest does least.
Is it so brave, alas?
Aye, Lord, she will become thy bed, I warrant, and bring thee forth brave, brood.
Monster! I will kill this man. His daughter and myself shall be king and queen, God save our graces, and Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Trinculo, how dost thou like this plot?
Excellent.
Give me thy hand. I'm sorry I beat thee, but as thou wilt. Keep a good tongue in thy head.
Within this half hour will he be asleep. Wilt thou destroy him then?
Aye, on mine honor.
This will I tell my master.
Thou makest me merry. I am full of pleasure. Let us be jocund. Will you troll the cat you taught me but while here?
At thy request, monster, I will do reason. Any reason. Come on, Trinculo. Let us sing.
That's not the tune.
What does it say?
This is the tune of our catch. Played by the picture of nobody.
If thou beest a man, show thyself in thy likeness. If thou beest a devil, take his selfish.
Oh, defend me.
He that dies pays all debts, I defy thee.
Art thou afeard?
No, monster, not I.
Be not afeard. The isle is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices. And if I then had waked after long sleep, will make me sleep again. And then, in dreaming, the clouds we thought would open and show riches ready to drop upon me, that when I waked, I tried to dream again.
But this will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I will have my music for nothing.
When Prospero is destroyed.
That shall be by and by. I remember the story.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it and after do our work.
Monster, lead the way. I will not hear this paper, and he lays it on.
Wilt come? I'll follow Stephano.
Turn indeed to forthrights and meanders by your patience. I must needs rest me.
Good Lord, I cannot blame thee, but myself attached with weariness to the dulling of my spirits. Sit down and rest. Even here will I put off my hope. He is drowned whom thus we stray to find, and the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Well, let him go.
I'm right glad she's so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose that you resolve to effect. The next advantage will we take thorough. Let it be tonight, for now they are oppressed with travel. They will not, nor cannot, use such vigilance as when they are fresh. I say tonight. No more.
What harmony is this? My good friends, hark!
Marvelous good music.
Give us kind keepers, heavens. What were these?
Living drollery. Now will I believe that there are unicorns? That in Arabia there is one tree, the phoenix throne, but one phoenix reigning there?
I'll believe both. And what else does want credit come to me, and I'll be sworn 'tis true. Travelers never did lie, though fools at home condemn them.
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me? I should say I saw such islanders, but certes these are people of the island, who though they are of monstrous shape, yet no, their manners are of more gentle kind than in our human generation you will find many. Nay, indeed, almost any.
Honest Lord, thou hast said well. For some of you there present are worse than devils.
I cannot too much muse such shapes, such gestures and such sound expressing, although they want the use of tongue, the kind of excellent dumb discourse.
Praise and depart.
They rather strangely.
No matter, since they have left their viands and we have stomachs.
Please you will eat of what is here.
Not I.
Faith, madam, need not fear. When we were young, who would believe there were mountaineers dewlapped like bulls who had throats hanging at them like wallets of flesh, or that there were men whose heads stood in their breasts, which now we find each put her out of backroom will give us good warning of.
I will stand to and feed, although my last, no matter since I feel the best is past.
Alonso they have bereft, and do pronounce by me lingering perdition worse than any death can be at once, shall step by step attend you and your reign, whose wrath to guard you from, which else on this most desolate isle fall upon your heads, is nothing but heart sorrow and a clear life in flame.
Take care of this hardiest thou performed, my errand. Grace it had power. My instruction hast thou not invaded in what thou hadst to say. My charms work. At least my enemies are all lit up in their distractions. These fits I leave them. While I visit young Ferdinand, whom they suppose is drowned. His and my loved dark.
In the name of something holy, madam, why stand you in this strange stare?
It is monstrous. Monstrous. Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me, and the thunder that deep and dreadful organ pipe did pronounce the name of Prosper. It did base my trespass. Therefore my son in the ooze lies bedded, and I'll seek him deeper than ere the plummet sounded, and with him there lie muddied.
But one fiend at a time. I'll fight their legions, or I'll be thy second.
All three of them are desperate. Their guilt given like poison to work a great time after now against to bite their spirits.
If I've too austerely punished you, the compensation makes amends. I've given you here a third of my own life, or that for which I live. For once again I tender to your hand. All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast strangely stood the test. Herefore, heaven, I ratify this my rich gift. Oh, Ferdinand, do not smile at me that I boast her off. Thou shalt find she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind me.
I do believe it against an oracle.
Then, as my gift, and thine own acquisition worthily purchased, take my daughter. But if thou dost break her virgin knot, before all sanctimonious ceremonies may with full and holy rite be ministered, no sweet aspersion shall the heavens let fall to make this contract grow. But barren hate, sour-eyed disdain, and discord shall bestrew the union of your bed with weeds so low you shall hate it both. I hope the quiet days bear issue and long such love as is
My honor into lust, to take away the edge of that day's celebration, when I shall think, where Phoebus' steeds are foundered, or night kept chained below.
fairly spoke. Sit down and talk with her. She is thine own. Ariel, my industrious servant, Ariel.
What would my potent master? Here I am.
Thou and thy meaner fellows, your last service did worthily perform, and I must use you in such another trick. Go, bring the rabble, for whom I give thee power, here to this place. Incite them to quick motion, for I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art. It is my promise, and they expect it from me.
Presently?
Aye, with a twink.
Before you can say come and go and breathe twice and cry so, each one tripping on his toe will be here with mop and mow. Do you love me, master? No.
Dearly! Oh, my delicate Ariel. Do not approach till thou dost hear me call.
Well, I conceive.
Oh! Look thou be true! Do not give dalliance too much the rein. Strongest vows are straw to the fire of the blood. Be more abstemious, or else good night your vow.
I do assure you, sir, the white cold virgin snow upon my heart abates the ardor of my liver.
Well. Now come. Appear and pertly. No tongue, all eyes. Be silent.
Ceres, most bounteous lady, thy rich leaves of wheat, rye, barley, veggies, oats, and peas, thy tufty mountains, where live nibbling sheep and flat meads, thatched Stover them to keep. Thy banks with piled and twillet brims, which spongy April with thy hesper trims to make cold nymphs, chaste crowns, and thy broom groves, whose shadow the dismissive bachelor loves being lass lord. Thy pole-clipped vineyard, and sea marge, sterile and rocky hard, where thou thyself dost err, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch and messenger of I bids thee leave these, and with her sovereign grace, here on this grass plot in this very place, to come and sport. Her peacocks fly amain. Approach, rich Ceres, here to entertain.
Hail, many-colored messenger, who ne'er dost disobey the wife of Jupiter, who with thy saffron wings upon my flowers diffusest honey drops, refreshing showers, and with each end of thy blue bow dost crown my bosky acres and unshrubby down, rich scarf to my proud earth. Why hath thy queen summoned me hither to this short fast free?
A contract of true love to celebrate, and some donation freely to escape upon the blessed lover.
Tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen, since they did plot the means that dusky dis my daughter got. She and her blind boy scandaled company I have forsworn.
Of her society be not afraid. I saw her deity, culling the clouds toward Paphos, and her dove-drawn son with her. Here thought they to have done some wanton charm upon this man and maiden, whose vow is no bed right shall be paid till Hymen's scorch be lighted. But in vain, Mars' hot minion is returned again. A wash-headed son has broken his arrows, swears he will shoot no more, play with sparrows, and be a boy right out.
Highest queen of state, great June comes. I know her by her gifts.
How does my bounteous sister? Go with me to bless this clan, that they may prosperous be and honored in it. There is she.
Honor, riches, marriage, blessing, long continuance and increasing. Hourly joys be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings on you.
Earth's increase and poison plenty, barns and garners never empty, lines of clustering bunches growing, plants with goodly burden glowing, spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest, scarcity and want shall shun you, Ceres' blessing so is on you.
This is a most majestic vision, and harmonious journey. May I be bold to think these spirits?
Spirits, which by mine art I have from their confines called to enact my present fancies.
Let me live here ever. So rare a wondered father and wife make this place paradise.
See now, silence. Juno and Ceres whisper seriously. There's something else to do. Hush and do it, or else our spell is mine.
You nymphs, cold naiads of the windring brooks, with your sedged crowns and your harmless looks, leave your crisp channels, and on this green land answer your summons. Juno doth command. Come, temperate nymphs, help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late. Sunburned sicklemen of August weary, come hither from the furrow and be merry. Make holiday, your rye straw hats put on, and in encounter every fresh nip in country footing.
Confederates against my life. The minute of their plot is almost here. Well done. Boy. No more!
This is strange. Your father's in some passion which works him strongly.
Never till this day I saw him touched with anger, so distempered.
You do look, my son, in a moved sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. And these are actors, as I foretold you. They're all spirits, and are melted into air. Thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, cloud-capped towers, gorgeous palaces, solemn temples. Oh, the great globe itself. Yea, all which it inherit shall dissolve. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. They are such stuff as dreams are made up. Our little life is rounded with sleep. Sir, I'm vexed. Bear with my weakness. My whole brain is troubled. Be not disturbed by my infirmity. Pray you, look in. A turn or two I'll walk to still my beating mind. We wish you peace. Come with a thought! Thank you. Ariel. Come.
Thy thoughts I cleave to. What's thy pleasure?
Spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I am thy commander. I thought to have told thee of it when I presented Ceres, but feared lest I might anger thee.
Say again. Where didst thou leave these varlets?
I told you. They were red hot with drinking, so full of valor that they smote the air for breathing in their faces and beat the ground for kissing of their feet, yet always bending towards their project. Then I beat my tabor, at which like unbacked colts they pricked up their ears, advanced their eyelids, and lifted up their noses as they smelt music. So I charmed their ears, that calf-like they my lowing followed through. Toothed briars, sharp words as pricking gorse, and thorns which entered their frail chins. At last I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond your cell, there dancing up to their chins, that the foul lake o'erstunk their feet.
Oh, this was well done, my bird. Thy shape invisible, retain thou still the trumpery in my house. Go, bring it hither. For stale to catch these thieves.
I go.
Devil! Born devil. Upon whose nature nurture can never stick. On whom my cares humanely taken.
Lost.
All lost. Quite lost. And as with age his body uglier grows, so his mind cankers. I will plague them all, even to roaring.
Pray you tread softly, that the blind mole may not hear a footfall. We now are near his cell.
Monster! Your fairy, which you claim is but a harmless fairy, has done little better than play the jack with us.
Monster, I do smell a horse piss, at which my nose is in great indignation.
So is my monster. If I was to take a displeasure against you, look you.
Thou wert but a lost monster.
Good my lord, give me thy favor still. Be patient, for the prize I'll bring thee to shall hoodwink this mischief. Therefore speak softly. All's hushed this midnight yet.
Aye, but to lose our bottles in the pool.
There's not only dishonor and disgrace in that, but an infinite loss.
That's more to me than my wedding. Yet this is your harmless fairy, monster.
I will go fetch off my bottles, so I be o'er my ears to my labor.
Good my king, be quiet. Seest thou here? This is the mouth of the cell. No noise, and enter. Do that good mischief which shall make this island thine own forever, and I thy Caliban, for I thy foot licker.
Give me thy hands. I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
Oh, Stephano! Oh, here! Oh, worthy Stephano! Look what a wardrobe is here for thee!
Let it alone, thou fool! It is but trash!
Oh, monster, we don't want to be lost to a frippery.
Oh, King Stephano!
Trinculo, put down that gown!
Beg his hair, I'll have that gown. Thy grace shall have it.
The dropsy drown this fool! What do you mean to dote thus on such luggage? Let's alone, and do the murder first. If he away from toe to crown, he'll fill us in with pinches, make us strange stuff.
Be you quiet, monster. Mistress mine, is not this my jerkin? Now is the jerkin underlined. Now, jerkin, you like to lose your hair and prove a bald jerkin.
Oh, we still by line and level. And like your grace,
I thank you for that jest. Here's a garment for thee. Wit shall not go unrewarded while I am king in this country. Steal by rhyme and level, an excellent passive thing. Here's another garment for thee.
monster! Come put some lime on your fingers and away with the rest.
I will have none on it. We shall lose our time, and all be turned to barnacles or to apes, with foreheads villainous low.
Lend your fingers, monster! Help to carry this away to where my hogshead of wine is, or I'll turn you out of my country. Go to, carry this.
And this.
Why? And this.
And this. Hey, mountain, hey! Fury!
lies at my mercy, all mine enemies. And shortly shall all my labors end. And thou shalt have the air at freedom. For a little, do me service. Now, let's my project gather to a hand. My charms crack not. My spirits obey. And time goes upright with his carriage. How's the day?
At the 6th hour, at which time you said our work should cease.
I did say so. First I raised the Tempest. Say, my spirits, how fares the Queen and her followers?
Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge, just as you left them. All prisoners, sir, in the Lynn Grove, which weather fends your cell, they cannot budge till your release. The Queen, her brother, and yours abide, all three distracted, and the remainder mourns over them brimful of sorrow and dismay. Chiefly him, sir, whom you termed the good old Lord Gonzalo. His tears run down his beard like winter's drops on eaves of weeds. Your charm so strongly works them, that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
Mine shall. Hast thou, which art but air, a touch, a feeling of their afflictions, and shall myself, one of their kind, be not kindlier moved than thou art? Though with their high wrongs I am struck to the quick, yet with my nobler reason against my fury do I take part. The rarer action is in virtue and vengeance. They being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose doth extend not a frown farther. Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, and their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, sir.
Ye elves of hills, brooks, standing lakes, and groves, and ye that on the sands with printless foot chase the ebbing Neptune and fly him when he comes back. You, demi-puppets, that by moonshine do the green sour ringlets make, whereof the you not buy, and whose pastime is to make the midnight mushrooms that rejoice to hear the solemn curfew, by whose aid wake masters the heaving. I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth the mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and the azured vault set roaring o'er. To the dread rattling thunder am I given fire, and rifted Jove stout oak with his own bolt. The strong-based promontory have I made shake, and by the spurs plucked up the pine and cedar. Graves, at my command, have waked their sleepers, opened, and led them forth. By my so potent art. But this rough magic I hear abjure. And when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do to work mine end upon their senses that this airy charm is for. I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms of the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book. Solemnly, and the best comforter to an unsettled fancy.
Cure thy brains. Now is list boils in thy skull. Stand there, for you are spells.
Charm is also this. And as the morning steals upon the night, melting the darkness, so their rising senses begin to chase the ignorant fumes that mantle their clearer reason. Oh, good Gonzalo, my true preserver, and a loyal sir to her thou followest, I will pay thy graces home, both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonso, use me and my daughter. Thy brother is a furtherer in the act. Oh, thou art pinched for it now, Sebastian. Flesh and blood.
You, brother mine, that entertained ambition, expelled remorse, a nature,
Who with Sebastian, whose inward pinches therefore are most strong, would here have killed your queen. I do forgive thee. Unnatural thou. Your understanding begins to swell. The approaching tide will shortly fill the reasonable shore that now is foul. Not one of them that yet looks on me or would know me. Ariel! Fetch me the hat and chain within myself. I will discase me and myself present as I was sometime villain. Quickly, spirit, shall there long be free. That's my date here. I shall miss thee. But yet thou shalt have freedom. So. To the queen's ship, invisible as thou art, there shalt thou find the mariners asleep under the hatches, the master and the boatswain being awake, and force them to this place. And presently I pray.
I drink the air before me and return or ere your pulse beat twice.
Oh, terror, torment, wonder, and amazement you have here.
Behold, my liege, wronged Duke of Nolan, Prospero. Oh, for more assurance that a living prince does not speak to you, I embrace thy body, and to thee and to thy company I bid a hearty welcome.
Whether thou beest, he or no, or some enchanted trifle of this isle to abuse me as late I have been, I do not know. Thy pulse beats. flesh and blood. And since I saw thee, the affliction of my mind immense, with which I fear a madness held me. This must crave, and if that be all, a most strange story. Thy dukedom I resign, and do entreat thou pardon me my wrongs. But how can Prospero be living and be here?
First, noble friend, let me embrace thee, whose honor cannot be measured or confined.
This be or be not, I'll not swear.
Now, you do yet take some subtleties of the isle that will not let you believe things. Welcome, friends all. But you, my brace of lords, were I so minded, I here could pluck her highness's frown upon you and justify you traitors. At this time I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks in him.
No. For you, most wicked sir, to call brother would even infect my mouth. I forgive thy rankest fault, all of them, and require my dukedom of thee, which perforce I know thou must restore.
If thou beest Prospero, give us particulars of thy preservation, how thou came to meet us on the shore, who through ever since were wrecked. For I have lost. How sharp this point of remembrance is. My dear son Ferdinand.
I am woe for it, my lady.
Irreparable is the loss. And patience says it is past her cure.
I rather think you have not sought her help. Of whose soft grace for the like loss, I have her sovereign aid and rest myself content.
You the like loss.
As great to me as and supportable to make the dear loss if I means much weaker than you may call to comfort you, for I have lost my daughter.
The daughter. Heavens, that they were living in Naples, both the king and queen there. When did you lose your daughter?
In this last town. I perceive these lords at this encounter do so much admire that they devour their reason, and scarce believe their eyes do offices of truth, their words are natural breath. Howsoever you've been justled from your senses, know for certain that I am Prospero, and very duke, which was thrust forth of Melanie. No more yet of this. It is a chronicle of day by day, not a relation for breakfast, nor befitting this first reading. Welcome, my lady. Sells my court. There are by few attendants, subjects none of them. I pray you look. I do, since you have given me a gift, I will requite you that is good of it. At least bring forth a wonder to content ye as much as me my gift.
Sweet lord, you play me false.
No, my dearest love, I would not for the world.
Yes. For a score of kingdoms you shall wrangle, and I would call it fair play.
If this prove a vision of the isle, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle, though the seas threaten they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of a glad mother encompass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here.
No wonder how many goodly creatures there are here. How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
'Tis new to thee.
Who is this maid with whom thou hast at play? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. Is she the goddess that hath severed us and brought us back together?
She is mortal, though by immortal providence she is mine. I chose her when I could not ask my mother for her advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom I have so often heard renowned but never saw before, of whom I have received a second life. And second father this lady makes him to me.
I am hers. But how oddly will it sound, I must ask my own child for forgiveness.
Oh, my lady, stop. Let us not burden our remembrance with a heaviness that's gone.
I heavily wept that should have spake you this. Look down, ye gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown, for it is you who have chalked forth the way that has brought us hither.
I say amen, Gonzalo.
Postil and Prospero, that his heirs should become kings of Naples, rejoice beyond a common joy, and have it set down in gold on lasting pillars, that in one voyage did Clarabella her husband find Tunis, and Ferdinand her brother a wife where he himself was lost, Prospero his dukedom in a poor isle, and all of us ourselves. The new man was his own.
Give me your hands. But grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen. Look, madam, look, here is more of us. I prophesied if the gallows were on land, this fellow would not drown. But now blasphemy that swears grace overboard with an oath on shore. Oh, hast thou no mouth by land? What's the news?
The best news is that we have safely found our queen and all her company. The next, our ship, which but 3 glasses since we gave out split, is tight and yar and bravely rigged as when we first put out to sea.
Was it well done?
Brave.
These events strengthen from strange to stranger. Say how thou camest here.
If I did think I were well awake, ma'am, I would strive to tell you. We were dead of sleep, and how we know not, all clapped under hatches, where but even now, with strange and several noises of roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains, and no diversity of sound, all horrible, we were awaked, straightway at liberty, where we and all her trim freshly beheld our royal, good, and gallant ship, our master capering to hire, on a trice. So please you, were we divided from them, and brought molten hither.
All this service have I done since I went.
Your intelligence, thou shalt be free.
This is as strange a maze as ever man trod. And there is more in this business than nature was ever conduct of. 'Tis some oracle must rectify our knowledge.
My lady, do not infest your mind with feeding on the strangeness of this business. At pick leisure, which shall be shortly, single, I'll resolve you, which to you shall seem proper. Ever in these happened accidents. Till when, be cheerful, think of each thing well. Come hither, Stephen. Sir Caliban and his companions free. Untie the spell. Now there's my gracious lady. Are you missing some of your company that you would rather not?
Let every man shift with all the rest, but no man take care of himself. All is but fortune. Coraggio, bully monster. Coraggio.
If these be true spies which I wear in my head, this be a goodly sight. Oh, such thoughts, these be brave spirits indeed. How fine my master is, I am afraid he will chastise me.
What things are these, my lord Antonio? Will money buy them? Very like. What is but a plain fish, and no doubt marketable.
Observe the badges of these men, my lords, and say if they be true. This misshapen knave, his mother was a witch, and one so strong she could control the moon. These 3 have robbed me, and this demi-devil, for he is a bastard one, have plotted with them to take my life. Those 2 fellows you must know and own. This thing of darkness, I acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death.
Is this not Stephano? My drunken butler.
Oh, he is drunk now. Where hath he wine?
And Trinculo is reeling right. Tell me, where did thou find this grand liquor that hath thee in such a pickle?
Oh, I have been in such a pickle since I last saw you. I fear me will never out of my bones. I shall not fear fly blowing.
How now, Stephano? Oh, touch
king of the Isles, sirrah?
I would have been a sore one then.
And this is as strange a thing as ever I saw.
As disproportionate in his manners as in his shape. Go, sirrah, to my cell. Take with you your companions. As you look to have my pardon, trim it handsomely.
Aye, and I will. And I'll be wise hereafter and seek for grace. What a thrice double ass was I to take this drunkard for a god and worship this dull fool.
Hence, and bestow your luggage where you found it.
Stole it, rather.
My lady, I invite your highness and your train to my poor cell, where you will take your rest for this one night, which part of it I'll waste with such discourse as I not doubt will make it go quickly. The story of my life, and the particular accidents gone by since I came to this island. In the morning, I'll bring it to your ship. So to Naples, where I have hoped to see the nuptials of these our dear beloved solemnized. And thence retire me to my Milan, where every third thought shall be my grave.
I long to hear the story of your life, which must take the year strangely.
I'll deliver all. And promise you calm seas, auspicious gales, and sails so expeditious that shall catch your royal fleet far off. Pray look. Ariel, my king, that is thy charge. And to the elements, be free. Amen. Amen. Please you draw near. Now, my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have is mine own, which is most faint. Now 'tis true, I must be here confined by you, or sent to Naples. Let me not, since I have my gift in love, and pardon the deceiver, dwell in this bare island by your spell. But release me from my bands, the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Oh, now I want spirits to force, and art to enchant, and my ending is despair.